Yo, 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 it's your boy, Big Mike Raider. And we're here for day 16 of the 30 days, 30 prospects. Where today we're covering Florida State's defensive tackle, Braden Fiske. Guys, let's jump into it.
Have they ever seen another like me living giant type step in your house above my head on your ceiling? Climbed out of the bottomless pit to let the truth slip and slide off my tongue and swine dive off my lips. No longer holding on, I'm tired of applying the grip. Forget the fancy shiny rappers, I'm supplying the gifts. I feel it's only right to tell you that I'm going in.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, Big Mike Raider, writer and contributor for Planet Raiders. And I got another special one for you. We are at the second half of the 30 days, 30 prospects, where today we're covering defensive tackle Braden Fiske out of Florida State. What can I say about this guy? High motor guy. And what I mean by high motor, this dude is relentless with the pass rush, going after the run. This guy is, just a lightning bolt coming off that line. His first step is immaculate. He's off the line like that. Almost 300 pounds, just below 300 pounds. He runs a 4.78 40, 168. 10-yard shuttle, and he has the strength to back it up. 26 reps on the bench press at 225 pounds. He showed out. He showed out at the combine. Before that, he showed out at senior day, taking care of business with the one-on-one drills and things like that against some of the best prospects on the offensive line. Before that, at Florida State this year, he earned third-team Associated Press All-American honors, as well as second-team All-ACC honors, tallying 6 sacks. Even before that, when he was at Western Michigan, he was putting up big numbers as well. He earned all MAC conference at Western Michigan as well. So this is a guy who has an extensive resume as far as collegiate career goes. This isn't a one-year wonder kind of deal. He transferred as a 6-year senior to Florida State and made the most of his reps and the most of his opportunities. But don't get it wrong, guys. This is a guy who has been doing this for the last 4 or 5 years at this point. So, keep an eye on him. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This guy is probably one of my favorite prospects coming out of this draft this year so far. Definitely one of my favorites. Just looking at the film, it pops. And when I say it pops, it's just you can see the motor. You can see the intensity he brings every play. Just reading offenses, bringing that football IQ to the table, and that elite athleticism at the position makes him stand above the rest to me. Now, as far as draft positioning goes, where are we talking about draft position, right? So shout out to, once again, NFLDraftBuzz.com. I'm looking at their table right here. And right now it has overall rank at 53.6 overall rank, and that's an average of everybody's draft placement and where they have him ranked right now. DraftNet has him at 26 overall, so some people have him as a late first round pick. I can see that, to be honest with you, the way his stock is rising. Sport News has him at 37. ESPN also has him at 37. PFF has him at 39. MDDB has him at 42. Athletic at 43, and then NFL.com has him at 52. Bleacher Report has him at 53. So I can see him going between that late 30s to about early 50s range. I'm gonna be honest with you. If he lands at 44 overall, where the Raiders pick second round, that would be an absolute steal. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he's a first round type of talent, the way I've seen it. If the Raiders were 100% in love with this guy and they move up in the first to go ahead and get him, that would be justified to me in my eyes. Now, do I see them doing that? Absolutely not. I don't think that's going to happen. But if they have him at 44 and he's still on the board, I think that is a home run shot for them to pick that. He fits in perfectly what this defense is bringing to the table, a high effort, high motor type of defense, starting with Max Crosby at defensive end. And then you got other high motor guys like Christian Wilkins at the D tackle position. You got other high motor guys at the defensive at the linebacker position. You got guys at the corner position who brings a high motor, like Nate Hobbs, and then Epps at safety, and then you got Merritt, who also is kind of feeding off of Epps as well. So this defense as a whole would be a perfect mix, a perfect fit for what Braden Fiske brings to the table, and he would be a great addition to this defense. So, what do you guys think about him getting picked up at 44 overall? Do you think that he won't be available at 44? Do you think it's a good move if we grab him at 44, or do you think it's a good move, a bad move? Let me know. Everything I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear it. Let me know what you think. What do you think about his draft stock? Another one of his excuse me, phone was ringing. Another one of his weaknesses that we do have to at least note a little bit is lower body strength is a little bit is I wouldn't say it's not there, but he can improve on that, right? That's going to help him shed double team blocks and be improved at the rush defense. So that's what some of the experts are kind of saying about him, is that he doesn't bring that that lower body strength that you would like to see out of a defensive tackle. Arm length is a little bit short too. That'll help him with hand placement and making sure that offensive lineman doesn't get in his chest and start moving him around. So just working on that technique, hand placement will help those things, and working on that lower body strength. And then another thing is like the stiffness in the hips, a little bit of flexibility, and working on that would definitely help his craft as well. But other than that, I think this dude is a solid defensive tackle, and I think he will fit in perfectly with what we got going on. Now, the Raiders did have a top 30 visit with him, so it seems like they are interested in Fiske. And if that does happen, I would say that that's probably an A+ type of signing, acquisition in the draft this year. But let me know what you guys think about it. Now, guys, without further ado, we're going to jump into this film breakdown, and I want to show you what he brings to the table and the special things that I've seen on tape. I want to share that with you guys. So here we go. We'll put it bigger right here. No, that's a little too. There we go, right there. So we're looking right here, guys. We're looking at number 55 right now. He's in a 2-eye on the right-hand side of the screen, in that inside shade of that guard on the right-hand side. You will see that they're going to be doing like a trap. This is kind of a trap action. And you'll see how quickly Fiske reads this and makes an absolute brilliant pro-level style move on the center and being there and making a perfect tackle right here, being at the right place at the right time. Let's let this ride out. So here we go. Center can't even block down. Totally whiffed on the down block with a quick movement, quick get off from number 55. And that running back is in a terrible position. That quarterback set him up right there. I think, I don't know if it was a kind of a read option kind of deal, but it doesn't look like it. I think it was supposed to be like a trap, but the way it looks is that the quarterback could have kept the ball and got more action, got more yardage instead of giving it to the running back, and the running back just gets absolutely plowed for a tackle for a loss. So that's excellent play from number 55. I'll rewind it for you guys just a little bit more. We'll go back right here, and I want to show you what I'm talking about, that quick move, that quick swim move. You see that? Make the center just whiff on the down block, and keeping that bend. The bend is good enough. The angle of where he's going to make the play is perfect, and just kind of reading what they want to do on offense shows his athletic ability and his IQ mixed together. So there you go. Let that ride out, and let's check out the next one. All right. So we got number 55. He's in a 3 technique right here, possibly 2-eye. Can't really tell from this angle right here, but play recognition is the name of the game right here. This is what I wanted to point out. Recognizing what they want to do on offense and him being a couple of steps ahead of the game in that process. So let's check it out. There you go. You see, he recognized that they were trying to go for a screen, and he saw the tackle go down for blocking, and he follows that tackle, and he follows the play right there. The ball's going exactly where the blockers go, and he's in a perfect position to make a play right there. Excellent play right here. So I'm going to stop that just a little bit. Let's get another look. Let's get another look at that right here. So there you go. So Look at that. He gets through, and he doesn't go after the quarterback. Instead, he's following the blocker. He's trailing that blocker, that tackle right there that's going downfield. And he finds and locates the receiver and makes an excellent play as a defensive tackle. That's excellent. That's excellent play right there. And this is what I'm talking about. His film pops out at you. Special ability, special speed, special play recognition is what I'm looking at in Fiske right here. So there you go. We're looking at Fiske. He's going to be in a 3 technique on our left-hand side of the screen in that B gap in between the tackle. I'm sorry. He's actually in a he's in a 5 right now, outside shade of that tackle right there. I'm sorry. He's on the outside shade of the guard and the tackle right there. B gap 3 technique. There's 2 tight end sets, which kind of threw me off a little bit, and the screen isn't centered, so it kind of threw me off. So yeah, he's in a 3 technique, guys, on the left-hand side of the screen in between that guard and tackle, 2 tight end set. And let's let this ride out. So he gets a double team, right? So just see what he does right here in the double team. Pad level is adequate. He's the lower guy in the situation for both guys, but just his effort, his motor, and his stick-to-itiveness to continue riding it out, continue grinding and making a play and getting in there and continue and sheds the block right there and makes a play. So excellent shedding of that block on that tackle is what I wanted to point out. But his ability to take on a double team and use his strength to shed that block on that tackle is what I wanted to point out right here. So there you go. Sheds the tackle, makes a great play right there. Excellent play from 55. So another play right here from 55. He's in a 3 technique right here. Pass rushing situation. We're going to get a little stunt action going on right now on that right-hand side of the screen. And this is where I want to show you guys his bend. Ideally, the perfect bend is if you see a guy at almost a 45-degree angle. But for a defensive tackle, he doesn't necessarily have to be in that 45-degree angle because of his size. But the fact that he gets pretty damn close to that 45-degree angle shows his athleticism and his ability to bend and make an excellent play on the quarterback. So let's check it out. Right there. Looks like he's taking on that guard. Looks like he's going to use a bull rush technique, but he uses that great agility to quickly get around the tackle. You'll see it, and you'll see Jared Verse, number 5, a guy who's on my favorites list. But we're not in the need of a defensive end, but he's one of my favorite guys, prospects coming out too. You'll see Jared Verse absolutely just blow up this guard right here. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Boom, takes him out, lays him out, puts this dude on his back, and I didn't want to talk too much about Jared Verse. It's about Fiske right now, but number 55 right here, you'll see the bend right here, kind of using his body, making himself smaller to get around that tackle. You'll see it right here. There you go. The tackle has no chance of making that block and getting around him as Fiske shows speed, athleticism, and that bend to get that quarterback. But no doubt that Jared Verse made that play right there. Excellent play from 55 to making that tackle, but that was Jared Verse right there. But the ability to show bend and getting around that tackle, making his body small and using that speed at the same time is exactly what we're looking for. A film that pops, guys. That's what I'm talking about, guys. So another stunt action. We're going to get another one and get another look. But this time he closes in on the quarterback with his speed. I want to show you guys he was in a 3 technique right now in this situation. Looks like he's going to be doing that same action. This time, Verse doesn't blow up that guard. I guess the guard had a learning experience, but now he puts that tackle in a bad position. He can't even make that play. That tackle definitely is in a compromising position where no man should ever be in, bent over and just, yeah, you guys know where I'm getting at with that one. But check out the closing speed from number 55 right here. Quarterback rolls out and he closes in, as a defensive tackle to make that play, that is excellent right there. So great speed, great bend, great IQ is what you're getting from Jared Verse. Now, this is at the Senior Bowl, guys. This is going against it looks like it's Christian Haynes, if I'm not mistaken, the guard from Connecticut. One of my favorite guys. This is what he does to Christian Haynes, guys. Well, I'll let it ride out. I'm sorry, it was a guard from LSU. My bad. So there you go. Quick swim move, sheds the blocker, effortless work right there. That's the level of motor that you're getting even at practice from a Braden Fiske. So there you go. Now, what does he do against elite competition, right? What does he do against the LSUs of the world with usually a formidable type of offensive line? Let's check it out, right? He's getting the double team right now. Number 66 and 72 is double teaming him right now. And you'll see the same thing, kind of just stick-to-itiveness, riding out and grinding it out and making a play and getting a minimal gain for only a couple yards and being right there, Johnny on the spot, and making that play right there. So, no, excellent. So, right now, we got 55 Fiske in the 3 technique in between 72 and 66 in the B gap on our left-hand side of the screen. You'll see him shed like three different blockers on this one, 2 blockers right in front of him, and then he has number 21 that he's going to be taking on as well. Now, he doesn't make the play here, but the fact that he makes Jaden Daniels roll out and change his course is exactly what you're looking for from a defensive tackle in a pass rushing situation. So let's check this out. Hits to the A gap instead real quickly, and 72 and that center is in a compromising position. Can't make the block, and then 21 is chasing him down, doesn't stand a chance. And then look at the motor right here. Now, he doesn't make the play, but he was damn near close to making that play. So I'm going to rewind this one because this is one of those plays that doesn't necessarily equate to like a tackle or anything like that. But right here, he was in the A gap right here, initially in the A gap. The ball snapped. He goes from the A gap to the opposite B gap, which is very impressive to me in just showing the lateral speed and the explosiveness from number 55 is impressive. He was in a 1 technique on the left-hand side of the screen, and he goes to the opposite B gap in just a couple of seconds. So let's check this out. Boom. So now he's taking on that guard, and you see that he's already won this pad level competition. He's in a bull rush. He's got extension, and he almost has that guard on skates right here. And he gets close. Jaden Daniels stays in the pocket, stays poised, and just the lateral quickness from Fiske is what I wanted to point out on this one. But there you go. That is Braden Fiske in a nutshell, guys. What do you guys think about his film? What do you guys think about picking him up, number 44 overall? Are you as big of a fan of a prospect as I am? Because I think this is one of my favorite prospects now, doing the research, doing the film study, and looking at his intangibles. To me, a second-round pick from Braden Fiske will be an absolute home run. Let me know what you guys think. But that is day 16 of the 30 days, 30 prospects. And shoot, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Have they ever seen another like me, living giant type? Step in your house and put my head on your ceiling. Climbed out of the bottomless pit to let the truth slip and slide off my tongue and swine dive off my lips. No longer holding on, I'm tired of applying the grip. Forget the fancy shiny rappers, I'm supplying the gifts.